Etana will be performing live at the Good Vibes Festival. Tickets are now available at ticketyetu.com. Advance regular tickets are going for 2,000 and 2,500 shillings at the gate. Advance VIP tickets are going for 4,000 shillings and 5,000 at the gate, while VVIP tickets are going for 6,000 and 8,000 Kenyan shillings at the gate. Ingia, ticket yetu na ushike tiko yako leo. Come and have some good vibes.
I'm not the sort of person who falls in and quickly out of love. But to you, I give my affection right from the start.
Right, thank you so much for staying with us here on Evening Edition. Let's continue with the news tonight. Now, former Seychelles Prime Minister Vincent Meriton announced pulling out of the Africa Union Commission chairperson race and will now support Raila Odinga's candidacy. Now, Meriton revealed that he gave up the bid due to health reasons, resorting to supporting Raila, whom he praised for his Pan-African spirit and commitment to uniting the African continent. David Kagina now reports.
3 months to the AUC chairmanship elections, and Raila Odinga's bid for the position continues to draw more support. The latest to rally behind him is former Seychelles Prime Minister Vincent Meriton, who has not only endorsed Odinga but also volunteered to join his campaign.
Today, I want to lend my support to His Excellency Raila Odinga as he travels far and wide along the continent to spread his message of Pan-Africanism, of peace, security, prosperity for all the continent and its citizens.
Meriton, who revealed that he set aside his ambitions due to health reasons earlier in July, becomes the third aspirant in the race to support Odinga's bid, following in the footsteps of the newly elected Prime Minister of Mauritius, Navichandra Ramgoolam, and Somalia's former Foreign Affairs Minister Fauzia Adam, who announced dropping their bid to support Raila's.
He has volunteered to help in the campaign for the chairmanship. I want to take the opportunity to thank him for his sense of patriotism and of sacrifice to support my campaign.
I admire the drive, the passion, the enthusiasm that His Excellency has. His long years of experience is what our continent needs as we move ahead, as we take our rightful place along the communities on the international scene.
The ODM boss now has two challengers in Djibouti's Foreign Affairs Minister Mohamed Ali Yusuf and former Madagascar Foreign Minister Richard Randria Madrato. The three will now face off in a publicly televised interview.
With His Excellency Raila Odinga and all the member states and all the regional economic communities, we cannot but succeed. Let us rally behind him for the good of our continent, for the good of our children, of our mothers, of our businesses, of all our communities.
The vote will be undertaken by the African heads of state in February, with Odinga's candidature being fully backed by the Kenyan government. David Kagina, K24, Nairobi.
Now, former Limuru Member of Parliament Peter Mwathi has recounted the harrowing experience of his alleged abduction during the burial of Erastus in Limuru, Kiambu County. Now, the chaotic event not only disrupted the funeral but also posed a direct threat to his life. Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka condemned the events while demanding accountability from the government. The burial, marked by chaos with chairs flying and vehicles stoned, became the scene where Peter Mwathi came face to face with a life-threatening situation. The former legislator provided a detailed account of the events that led to his disappearance. Mwathi explained that the chaos erupted as he addressed mourners. The former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, a man Mwathi says was not an ally before the changes in the political scene, was present at the burial ceremony. The situation escalated into chaos, forcing everyone to flee for safety. The former MP blames the state.
Was somebody who pulled out the support of the tent. In that tent, there was VIPs, me included, and pastors. And then on the side of the pastors, it fell. And that's how the promotion started. I was helped out by my helpers. But Rick G, if you look at the clips, and I'm seeing now, when I saw the tent was collapsing on him, I kind of stopped. Because I wondered, where am I going? And our visitor is almost going down with the tent. But they pushed me out, some of them are here. And of course, Rick G had his own security. They took him to the car, and hell broke loose. They ran after us. And I want to make this clear that they had intention. Because for the first time, I ran frantically for 2 kilometers.
Amid the commotion, Mwathi says he ran for his life, covering nearly 2 kilometers on foot before reaching a road where his team called for a taxi. Their ordeal was far from over. Along the way, their vehicle was intercepted by 2 vehicles carrying masked men.
A few meters, like 100, they stopped again. Both of them very close range. And they pulled him out into the rear car. And then a guy came from behind and I was sandwiched. Mark Hugh, all these guys were hooded. And I said this because Palembele, I spoke about somebody who was hooded in the body. And now, these guys who are inside the Subaru, all of them, including the driver, are hooded. They have a mask. And they have, one had a cape and the others had, I think, baklava.
Mwathi's experience is just one in the many cases of the growing trend of alleged state-sponsored abductions. Speaking at a press briefing, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka condemned the government for using intimidation tactics against those in opposition.
There have been orders of abduction and extrajudicial killings following the Gen Z revolution. We want to tell the Gen Z and the Gen Water that we will continue to stand with them against this state-sponsored violence and impunity. We are still unearthing evidence of infractions, including those that contravene international law.
Kalonzo also criticized the government for failing to honor and implement the NADCO report, which he claims contains the solutions needed to address the issues surrounding Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. IBC CEO Hussein Marjan Hussein recently admitted that the commission is in crisis. Kalonzo reiterated that the reconstitution of the IBC must be guided by the NADCO report, warning that any attempt by the government to manipulate the process could lead to unrest.
The regime is already breaching the Constitution by failing to meet constitutional deadlines for boundary delimitation. We are already facing, ladies and gentlemen, a constitutional crisis. And I saw the cry by the management of the IBC saying they're seeking an advisory of the Supreme Court. Well, they should just tell Mr. Ruto to implement NADCO report.
The Wiper leader accused the government of planning to rig elections and vowed that Kenyans and the opposition will not stand by idly. He warned that, if necessary, mass protests will be organized to address the country's challenges once and for all.
We continue to demand justice. The next Mandamanos will resolve Kenya's problems once and for all. Finally, we want to warn the Kenya Kwanza regime in the clearest possible terms. We will not allow A, the balkanization of our nation. B, we will never again allow the rigging of elections. And C, we will continue to resist against oppression, come what may.
Brian Amwai, K24. All right, now Mayan FM, one of the radio stations here at Media Max Network Limited, in partnership with Safaricom, gifted Narok residents with various amazing gifts during the ongoing Sambaza Furaha caravan. Now, Safaricom customers in the area were also informed on how to identify and prevent fraud-related cases. Safaricom Sambaza Furaha caravan traversed across Suswa, Dukamojan, Tulele, Ewuro, Ekule, Ewasungir, and Narokta. All right, 30 minutes past the hour. We are due for a second break here on Evening Edition. We will be back in a few.
Have you watched K24? We would love to hear from you. Send us your feedback on what you like and what you don't like and why. You can use any platform to reach us. We can be reached on Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp.
Angukia welcome bonus. Only on Mozart. Karibishwa kama mgeni. Register now on mozartbet.co.ke to angukia free bets under free spins bonanza. Kuwa mshindi. Mozartbet. Let's get this party started!
Hey kids, light up your festive season with StarTimes. Renew your subscription for 2 months and get upgraded to the next high bouquet for 2 months to spend more time hanging out with all your favorite cartoon friends on our amazing kiddie channel.
Pretty incredible, right?
Enjoy more adventure, more action, and more fun on Baby TV, CBeebies, Jim Jam, ST Kids, ST Tunes, Toonami, Cartoon, and Boing. Renew your subscription today and get upgraded to Jingle with the Stars.
And I like it that way.
Download the StarTimes On app to enjoy all your favorite kids shows on the go. StarTimes. Enjoy digital life.
Baada ya kutumia damu ya Yesu na mwili wa Yesu Kristo, shine, shine, shine. You shine and you shine, and just in the name of Jesus.
I will love you without condition.
Oh yeah, Nairobi, Kenya comes alive on the 7th of December 2024.
Malaika.
At SK, the Dome Jamhuri Park Showground from 7 p.m. as the sensational Register Etana will be performing live at the Good Vibes Festival. Tickets are now available at ticketyetu.com. Advance regular tickets are going for 2,000 and 2,500 shillings at the gate. Advance VIP tickets are going for 4,000 shillings and 5,000 at the gate, while VVIP tickets are going for 6,000 and 8,000 Kenyan shillings at the gate. Ingia, ticket yetu na ushike tiko yako leo. Come and have some good vibes.
I'm not the sort of person who falls in and quickly out of love. But to you, I give my affection right from the start.
All right, welcome back. Now, Kakamega makes groundbreaking development in the fight against gender-based violence. Now, it has set precedent by becoming the first county in Kenya to pass a law specifically targeting sexual and gender-based violence. Now, this landmark legislation comes as the world enters its 5th of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. Now, Kakamega's bold step aims to protect vulnerable groups and establish robust systems to address and respond to GBV cases. Electin Odera now reports.
Calls to have a structured approach to curb gender-based violence has been gaining momentum in the country.
Because as we sit here, all of us are either victims, we are affected, we are infected with these issues.
Kakamega appears to have taken the first deliberate step to eradicate the vice. The county has taken a significant step in combating GBV by becoming the first county in the country to pass a dedicated law addressing GBV.
Kakamega 2024 as published here, and with the permission of His Excellency the Governor Fernandez Bayaraza, I wish to launch the act officially.
According to the Deputy Governor Ayub Savula, the newly enacted legislation is designed to prevent sexual violence, protect vulnerable groups, and establish systems to address and respond to cases when they occur.
Upon the national